Justices siding with a former Pennsylvania mailman this week who refused to work on Sundays because of his faith. Gerald Groff did not believe the U.S. Postal Service could make him deliver packages on Sundays, a day that he uses to attend church and practice his faith. Back in April, his attorney saying the court should revisit a 50-year-old precedent, establishing a test to determine when employers should make accommodations for religious reasons. And Gerald Groff is here, as well as Chief Counsel for the Independence Law Center, Randall Wenger. Thank you both for being here this morning. Gerald, I got to ask you, how do you feel? I mean, this is the highest court in the land, and you won.
Yeah, it's a terrific moment for religious freedom in America. I especially appreciate that it was a unanimous decision. Not all 9 justices, both liberal and conservative, finding, that religious freedom is important, and we want to affirm that in America. It's a wonderful day.
Randall, you have a big smile on your face. I know that a part of the reason why this was so unanimous is that the justices found employers must now grant religious accommodations if they show unless they show a significant imposition to the business, right? So before it was really not necessary to prove whether it would impose on the business practices or not. Now they have to actually show and prove, correct?
Well, that's right. Yeah, for about Congress had passed a law to say that employers need to accommodate religious employees unless it creates an undue hardship. But an almost 50-year-old decision basically cut that back and said, hey, employers can just tell their employees to go pound sand if they didn't want to work with them for the religious accommodation. So the Supreme Court has breathed life back into the Civil Rights Act, and we have a standard in place now that says that employers need to come to the table and do what we would have all in America wanted to happen in the first place, which is try to accommodate the people around us and make things work. And I can't think of a better person to make this work for than Gerald Groff, because he was willing to do everything possible for the people he worked with. He was working every Saturday, every holiday. He would cover for other people's vacations and even work multiple shifts in one day to make things work for the post office. But the post office decided to not make it work for Gerald. But that's over, and now we look for a better day for freedom in America.
But now it's not quite over, because the case returns to the lower courts, and the Postal Service is saying that they believe they'll ultimately win this case. What's your response to that, Randall?
Well, the Postal Service is wrong about that, and you would think when you get a 9-0 decision that changes the standard, that we'd be able to go forward and look forward to victory. But instead, it looks like the post office would like a protracted long-term battle. And if they want that, that's what they can have. But I'm thrilled with the victory and changing the standard, because that's not only going to be able to help Gerald to be able to win this case, but it's going to help millions of other Americans in the workplace.
Yeah, it sets precedent for those who are Christian or of any faith that want accommodations when they're doing the job other days of the week. Gerald, what do you say to those who are wondering, this was such a big deal. Why did you have to make a big fuss about it? This was an overreaction by you. It wasn't a big deal to work on Sundays.
It is a big deal for me. It's one of the core tenets of what I believe as a Christian. I'm sure if you're familiar with the Easter story, the story of Jesus dying on the cross on Friday and then rising from the grave again on Sunday morning. In that moment, Christ overcame not only sin on the cross, but death when he rose from the grave. And that's what everything Christians believe. And so we have the Lord's Day on Sunday to remember that moment, to commemorate what we stand for and what Christ did for us. And so to give that up to deliver Amazon parcels or in some way is just not something that's negotiable for people of faith who believe that way. And
Right.
I'm so glad the court protected our freedom.
Really quickly, why do you think they didn't give you the day off? Why do you think it was such a fight with the Postal Service when you were doing, as Randall said, covering for other shifts, working every Saturday? You were working 6 days a week.
The weird thing is, at the beginning, they did give me the day off. In 2015, they found a way to make it work. And then they changed their policy and mandated everyone in my position was going to have to do it. So they did a complete 180-degree turn and just did not accommodate me in any way after that.
And it shows the importance
Go ahead.
It shows the importance of a case like this, where when the post office was able to make it work and then changed their mind, decided to not make it work. That's all we want in cases like this, to bring the employer to the table so that we can work out something reasonable that works for the employer and the employee.
Yeah.
So we look forward to a better day in America.
A common ground. The justices, again, deciding that it was a big deal as well, Gerald Groff. Randy Wegner, thank you so much for both of you being here.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.